All right, all right. Uh-oh. All right, guys. Coming to the conclusion of the I'm sorry, the Khabib fight. All right, all right. Time to go ahead and talk this up. You know, folks. We can't stay all night. I know some of y'all are coming in. We got a full panel tonight. Full panel. Definitely wanted to, see what Khabib gonna do. Tell you what, this Iaquinta guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think this guy he's exposed Khabib just a bit, a little bit to where we can actually see what Khabib is gonna do. Yep. Okay, moderators, be in position. Okay, moderators, be in position. Okay, what's going on? Perfection, the perfection, LDBC. Yeah, Thug Rose. All right, links are coming in. Thug Rose. I tried to tell all these young J Check fanboys that Rose Namajunas was going to win the fight. I tried to tell y'all. Okay. Waiting on a few people to get their links. Y'all come on in. And did I mean guitar babe? No, I meant no. I know who I meant. Don't tell me who I meant. Okay. I know Mary Thomas will be up in the house. Yeah. Yeah. Check it out. Check it out. Dun 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 dun. Okay. All right, guys. 14 of y'all up in the house, guys. Listen, we got to cover all these topics, people. And guys, we got to do it in the time frame, okay? Because I can't stay up all night. I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I got to get some rest. I've been brutalized today, man. Brutalized hard. Marcus Bell. All right. Marcus Bell is in, guys. Check for anybody spamming comments. Okay, trying to talk over people. Got to get them up out of there, okay? That's right. Yeah, man. Okay, I'm waiting on a few people to get up in the chat. Everybody got their links. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know what they were thinking, man. I'm gonna start with the first fight. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what Joe Rogan and company were thinking. Like they were actually trying to deceive people and make them think that, oh, okay, well, Joanna is winning this fight, and I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know. Like I thought Rose pretty much done. They were saying that Joanna landed like 134 strikes to Rose's 80 something, and I'm like, that's stupid. Joanna missed a lot of those strikes, man. She missed them. I mean, folks, she did. Joanna did better this fight. She did 1,000 times better. She came in and she put that chin to the test, man. She put that chin to the test, and let me tell you, she passed that test because Joanna was getting tagged. Okay, she was getting tagged. Percy, yeah, I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her, but you know, she came to fight. Joanna was not playing. You can tell that her camp went good. I mean, you can tell a lot of things. Okay, guys, I've sent the links out to you guys. Okay, George, the link's already there. Okay, because guys, I'm not staying on here past 2:15, bro. I'm cutting this thing off, man. So if y'all want to come in, we got to get our thoughts in, and man, I'm shutting it down. Yeah, Rose did damage, man. Like I don't even know what Joe Rogan. What was Joe Rogan looking at, y'all? Like literally, what was Joe Rogan? What was he looking at? Like it's kind of crazy, man. How he was trying to hype it up in round three, like, oh yeah, Joanna's making a comeback. Joanna, no, 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 she wasn't. She wasn't. You know, and I would tell y'all if I thought Joanna was doing. I would tell y'all. Like I'm biased. I'm biased as hell, but you know, I thought Joanna did better the second fight. I just thought Rose won damn near every round. I gave one round to Joanna, just one. Okay, and that's just how it is. Yeah, Joe. I don't know what Joe was doing. I don't know, man. I guess this is what he's a member of Bald Headed Anonymous. I mean, I don't know. Khabib won the fight, Dion. I mean, I'm going in and I'm assuming that Khabib did win because I didn't. Yeah, Khabib won. But let me tell you something, man. I think this Iaquinta guy, I think he exposed a few things about Khabib. And if Khabib can't take you down, you know that he's almost. I won't say he defenseless. Okay, but let's talk about let's go in order, guys. I'll talk about Khabib. I'm gonna say the best for last for Khabib. Okay, smash that Lizite button. Smash the Lizite button. Okay, I want to talk about Rose versus Joanna. I'm waiting on the panel to show up. I'm waiting on the panel. Okay, George Page, waiting on you, man. You hear me yawning? You hear me yawning? You hear me yawning? Okay, and you know that's about coach about to be out cold. I'm about to be out cold. You better you better get that link and let's come on in. All right, waiting on the rest of y'all. Wait, we got a full panel, guys, not just me. I see my man Michael DeSanta in the place in the house. All right, see a lot of y'all. My man Marcus Bell, Connor Joanna Videos is in the house. Okay, Zaman is here. The Perfection is here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started, and then when people just show up on the scene, okay, that's it. Let's get started. Okay, folks. It was good. I was impressed. I was impressed by Rose, man. I was really impressed. And I thought Rose answered critics. Can Rose go 5 rounds? Yes. Check. Oh, George, come on, man. You doing it wrong. I sent the link. And remember, you gotta come in through the actual stream, man. I think you calling the phone. Mary, I sent you a link. Okay, your link's in. Let's get at it. Okay, I done sent these links. And guys, do me a favor. If that person not invited into the chat, don't send them a link, y'all. Don't send them a link. All right, this is. Oh, okay. SD bartender. This is. Oh, okay. Well, you know what I can do for you, buddy? You know what happens next, don't you? Guess. Exactly. You got slapped with that damn wrench. You got slapped with that wrench. Get him out of here. That's right, you stupid punk. Okay. All right. So, all right. Is any of the panel coming in? Okay. Yeah. Well, I tell you, man. I tell you. It was bittersweet for Rose Namajunas. But Rose beat the respect. Okay. Rose beat the respect in the Joanna. She beat it in her. And Joanna didn't look bad, man. She really didn't look that bad. It's just Rose looked that much better. Folks, I gotta say it, Joanna actually did look good in this fight. She looked better. She looked like, she was ready, man. She didn't look like she was weight drained, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I did kind of thought she was a little bit weight drained, but not as bad as the last fight, okay? This don't give her an excuse, though, okay? This does not give her an excuse. I'm not giving her a pass, of course. I would never give Bojangles a pass. It's just not going to happen, okay? But I will tell you, she did look good in this fight. But thank God I do not have to make that damn intro song. Cause boy, I was about to be in heaven. I mean, I was about to be in hell. Okay, I was about to be in hell if I would have had to make that damn intro song for Joanna Bojangles. I'm telling y'all, it's just how it is. Okay, folks, come on now. If y'all coming on into the live stream, y'all come on, guys, come on. Cause I want to talk to some of y'all. I want to get some of y'all emotions and feedback. Okay, I want to get y'all. George Page, remember you got to hit the right stream, man. Okay, you guys are coming on in. Bring it. Okay, sent out the links. Waiting on General Africa. Waiting on a couple of y'all. But it's cool. Uh, see George. Yeah, it's the same thing, George. You're calling the wrong. I don't know what's happening. Like I really don't know like why. Because last time you were able to get in. Here, let me send you another link. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, And I'm gonna see if you can click on the right one. Okay. All right, George. Okay, Benji. Okay, let me. Man, you got that weird email, man. You got that weird. It like I can't find the characters. Like I gotta get off my phone to try to find the character. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, all right, Benji. All right, you're LinkedIn. Okay, you're LinkedIn. All right, guys. I want to talk about them in order, and then once we get off a topic, then we're just gonna get off a topic. Okay. The three topics, there's a women's MMA channel, so we talk about the women first, and then we talk about Khabib second, last. Okay, so those were the real fights. I don't even want to talk about Beck Rawlings. I mean, for what? That's a waste of space. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, George is in. Okay, good.
I'm here.
All right, George, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, good, man. Got one person on the panel waiting on Mary. Benji's supposed to be up in here. General Africa guys. I think some of these dudes went to bed, man. That's fine. I get it. But there's 46 of y'all up in here. Smash that Lizite button. Boy, we popping tonight. We are popping. Okay? We are popping. So George, let's talk. We're talking about Rose versus
Doug Rose.
All right. So go ahead, man. Tell everybody what you think about this fight.
Well, I didn't get a chance to see it because but from what I seen, from what you put out there, Rose did a good job. She really put the foot up Bojangles' PG-13 channel. I'm not gonna say it, but I seen that eye, and you remember when that time Mitch Green was messing with Mike Tyson, he busted the eye. That looked like it just swole that sucker shut.
Oh, George. How you gonna explain not seeing the fight?
Man,
How you gonna explain this? Wait a minute, wait a minute. George, you coming on live in front of the world and you have not watched the fight. How you
man,
gonna explain this?
I just didn't pay for it. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh
Hello?
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. You ain't pay for the fight. Man. You should have live streamed it or something, man. You could have did something.
On stream, but I just
All right.
but
My man, girl, Mary Thomas is in the house. What's up, Mary?
God darn it.
I'm glad to talk.
Wow.
Mary, I'm glad to talk to the lovely Mary Thomas, y'all. I'm glad to talk to you, Mary. Wow. It's awesome. You're
Mary,
awesome.
Mary.
So, Mary,
No,
talk
man.
about. Let's go. Let's get into it.
I'm pissed the hell off at young J Check. She is usually smarter than this. She usually adapts very well. It's not even because Rose didn't even change much of her game plan. It's just that every time Joanna, first of all, the leg kicks were a good idea, right? She was slowing Rose down, but then every time Rose was about to swing, Joanna just kept getting these flashbacks of the knockout, and she just backs the fuck up again. And I'm just like, Joanna, you need to get in Rose's chest, and stop. No, she can't knock me out. No, you need to get in there. Like it's, oh my god, like she just wasn't changing it. Like she just, I don't know.
I thought the leg kicks was a good idea because I was like, man, Rose don't like leg kicks. Like Rose hate it. But see, I thought that one place that Joanna actually did well at, but she went away from it. It was in the clinch. She put Rose in a Muay Thai clinch, and and I was like,
She need
okay, they
Rose. She
studied.
got Rose a good couple of times.
I'm telling Rose don't like them knees, man. Rose hate them, and I was like, okay, so Joanna is she watched the Carolina Kovakiewicz fight. She had to because she put Rose in a Muay Thai clinch and started in her, but then she kind of went away from it. I'm like, oh, that was stupid.
She probably was
No,
trying to.
she just didn't want Rose to slip onto her back.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you might just try to want to use her, her stand up, try to, out punch Rose. But if anything, Rose just has better hand skills than Joanna. I mean, and like I said, she has that weak chin, and KK exposed that in their fight when she hit her and she just shook back. I mean, but it's just like I said, I didn't get to see it. Like from what I know of it, it seemed that Joanna just she the same mistake she did this time. I'm surprised the fight went the distance. I was hoping Rose either knock her out like the last time or either submit her.
I'm not surprised. She made a promise that she wasn't gonna let that happen to her, so I let her follow. I'm just more surprised that she didn't clinch Rose the way how Carolina would, because Joanna even bested Carolina at the clinch when she fought her. So it's like, okay, that would have been a good idea. The leg kicks were a good idea. Stop stopping in front of Rose every time Rose slides, But uh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Rose dealt with her. Rose figured it out. Like Rose came in. I thought Rose did something different. Like I thought, see in the first fight, Rose actually in the first fight, Rose was trying to she was like throwing these little pawing jabs and then throwing a power punch. See, this time Rose actually was doing the 1-2 and getting up out of range, 1-2 getting up out of range. And then I knew that see Joanna that they hadn't made adjustments with the left hand because Joanna really struggles with people with the left hand, and Joanna can't see it coming. And Rose hit Joanna so many times with that left hand. It was great. I'm like, yo, didn't she just throw this damn left hand before and she still ain't making an adjustment? Like, what the heck, man?
You
Like,
know what the problem was?
after a while, but man, after a while, you like, okay, like what is really like? Why Joanna not moving her head? Why? So I mean, maybe you can
No,
elaborate.
Maybe she.
you know what the problem is? When Rose caught her earlier in the rounds, when Joanna's trying to adjust and everything, Joanna's chin got better because of the better rate cut, right? But that allowed Joanna to take more of a beating, which damaged her face. Well, you could see it on her face, She looked unrecognizable by the end of the fight. And I think that kind of impaired her vision to a certain extent. She was able to eat some shots, right? Avoid getting finished.
Mm.
But as far as lateral movement and like seeing things coming and everything, I think she was struggling with that because Rose swelled her eyes up early.
Yeah, Rose hit her with an uppercut from hell, man. Like, I mean, she came in, and I've never seen that in Rose's repertoire of weapons, and Joanna didn't see it coming, So Rose slid in with an uppercut. She cracked Joanna, and she staggered. She staggered Joanna several times, but I was impressed that Joanna was able to recover. She was able to recover. She was able to get back out of range this time instead of like just getting hit, and then just like, oh shoot, what happened? Rose was cracking that girl hard, man. And then, your boy Joe Rogan, he just sitting there like, he was pissing me off because he was making it seem like Joanna was landing all these punches. And she really was missing. Yeah, Joanna was missing. She was swinging that air. The great thing about Joanna, she was doing that leg kick, man. That thing was working. And, she should have just stayed with it, man. She could have chopped down a tree. Because I think the legs and the body with Rose, I definitely think that's a weakness. I think they better do some adjustment with that because you're gonna get somebody who they gonna catch on. They really gonna catch on to that, and they gonna start attacking the
That's
legs and the
really what
body.
Carolina did. She used body shots against Rose. She didn't have to leg kick Rose at all. If Joanna had done that, then I think Joanna would have gotten the edge. But I'm surprised that Joe Rogan said 2-2 by the fifth round that came because I wasn't so sure about the third round. The first two rounds were obvious, but the third round, the momentum looked like it was about to swing towards Joanna. Fourth round, I guess they gave that to her too. And then by fifth round, you know what I think did it? Because on paper, Joanna should have won just what do you call that? Statistically, Joanna should have won the fight. She
Uh,
outstruck Rose. But when you watch the fight, they scored Rose's significant, like they scored her power more than, and then the takedown kind of sealed the deal. Like I think that's what helped Rose win the last round because there wasn't too much there wasn't too much action going on until Rose took Joanna down. But even so, Joanna was getting back up. She was striking from like sort of the weird angle. It was sort of like this inside hammer fist kind of thing. But that's the same crap that happened to Nunes and Shevchenko. Shevchenko was winning statistically, but because of the last round, it just went out the window. But at least this time it was unanimous instead of split.
yeah. I don't know. I really, I thought Rose was of Rose and catching Joanna just like it was almost like Joanna didn't know how to move her head, but the reason why is that Rose just kept freezing her, then bam, catching her with a left hook. And when she caught her with the uppercut, I said, "Oh, it's over," because she busted her nose up, and I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if Joanna broke her nose, and I know her eyes shut,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you can look at Joanna and just like, okay, who been in a fight? You can't even tell Rose is in a fight, but you look at Joanna, you're like, God, dog, girl, who the hell? I'm sorry, who beat up your face? PG-13 channel, who beat your face up? Because boy,
Well,
you
well,
look like an elephant right now today.
well, I'm saying like this. My concern was like, we all know how when JJ she gets the father into rounds, she usually comes back and just like how she smoked Claudia Cadelia and how she smoked Laterno and Jessica Pine. That was my main concern, that she was gonna come back and smoke Rose, but it seemed like Rose just had a better game plan, and and you talk about the leg kicks, she should have stuck with them like you said, but my guess she thought, well, maybe it's not enough, just kicking her legs not enough, but still I see some fighters, when they get the big hematoma on the side of the legs and after a while they can't take it anymore. The legs just start dragging and they lose the momentum and then boom, the fight's over.
Oh, Rose
Yeah,
was starting to reach there, but the fight had already ended by the time it caught to her.
yeah, man. I think that fight would have went on. I think we were gonna look at the submission or something, and
Yeah.
you know, it was kind of surprising. I thought Joanna was actually gonna try, like, really legitimately try to get some takedowns because, she works on this stuff. But it's like, I don't know, she's one of those fighters that, if she don't think it'll work right away, she won't try it again. Like, she won't go back to it. She'll do what she's comfortable, and that's kickboxing. It was a kickboxing match, and I got to give it to Rose. Rose beat a kickboxer at her own game. Like, that's what they were doing. It was a kickboxing match in the octagon.
The problem with Jacek is that she's too much of a kickboxer. She don't try to work more with her BJJ, and
Yeah, I'm going
know,
to.
that's what it is. She might need to do
I'm in my
like
room.
and do those tournaments and stuff. But she's too scared to take a ass whooping. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's not gonna bother. I mean, if she go in there and go get beat in some tournaments, man, she still be fine. It's just, you got to be willing to go in there and take them lumps, man. And I think that's the problem with Joanna. Okay, real quick, I see Benji in here. This is second appearance on the stream. That's cool. See some of you guys in the comment section. Somebody said Joanna should retire. Nah, man. After two
That's
losses to one of the best fighters in the world, no, don't retire, Joanna. No, no, no. Just move up to 125. Stop these weight cuts and do better, and then fight for the title there. Joanna is needed. I don't like Joanna, but God dog it, she's needed. Okay.
here's the problem here, coach. She goes to 125. She got the two Shashinko sisters to worry about.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a battle royal.
Ooh,
And
she might as well retire.
I see my man Grape Drink in there. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be talking her versus Laura, man, tomorrow, man. Definitely be talking that tomorrow on the boxing stream. Yeah, man. Splitting time in between, man. But yeah, bro. I'm gonna check it out. Zama said Rose won 4-1. It was close. I'm not arguing. If somebody said it was 3-2, I can see where Joanna, people think that Joanna may have won 2 rounds. Initially, I gave it 4-1 for Rose, and then when I thought about it, one round, I said, man, maybe it's 3-2. Maybe it is, but it is what it is. I thought Joanna did much better this fight. I thought she did significantly better. She had a better game plan. It's just Rose just seemed to know what she was doing. I just and I'm trying to think. I don't know really what else Joanna could have tried to do because she tried. She tried to do some things. It's just
She ain't
Rose.
tried enough, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe she didn't.
She
Maybe she
just
didn't try enough.
she tried enough. She might have, I think that first fight kind of sapped her confidence, and then all these excuses,
Exactly.
her nutritionist, her doctor, her yada 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 yada, and then she tried to do the same thing, with just try that boogie woogie thing she done, and it didn't work this time. Rose was like a statue. Rose wasn't scared. She wasn't concerned,
Did
and I
you
was
guys
thinking,
realize how, like, every time Joanna got hit by Rose, and then by the end of the round, Joanna would like raise her arms up to the sky as if it was another victory? Like, yes, I didn't go to sleep this time.
Like it's a victory that she survived around or something Like, what is Bojangles Chick? What is she doing? Okay, Benji, man. Let everybody hear your thoughts on the fight, man. When you saw it,
Tell me how my audio level is. Can you hear me
man,
okay?
perfect.
Okay. So I'm glad you invited me back on the channel. Thank you, sir.
Man, this is a fan channel, man.
Yeah, so I was actually kind of impressed with Joanna's performance, even though she lost. I thought she addressed her timing issues a little bit, but she adjusted her range, and that's where she lost big time in the last fight. She was much better at gauging range this time, and I think that's why this went 5 rounds.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, man. I think Joanna made some adjustments. I think she made some. I don't know, man. It seemed like Rose was in there just being comfortable, and it looked like Rose was actually just calm, Like Rose get hit with a leg kick, she didn't panic, and Joanna chewed that lead leg up for Rose. Like Rose, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, how many of them leg kicks are you gonna take? Are you gonna make an adjustment? Are you gonna switch stances? Are you going to, are you gonna do it? I don't know,
I
Little
want
95. How they gonna explain this, man? How they gonna explain this? Hold on, see some people. God, what's a lot of y'all? It's lit up in here tonight, man. See Flower, Child, TC Johnson, XA Gucci 23, Little
Hey,
95. Yeah,
one more thing, real quick,
yeah,
and
man.
I'm not trying to take up too much time, but Joanna in her past fights, she would like throw strikes so fast, and none of them would land, but they would look good on camera. And she did that today, but it didn't like do any damage. And Rose just like she didn't show that it was affecting her at all. And if you I don't know. I want to give credit to the judges on this one because I thought Rose was kind of handling that well, and I think the judges didn't fall for kind of like the fireworks, so to speak. Like Joanna threw a bunch
Finally,
of strikes that didn't land. She threw a bunch of strikes that didn't land, and they didn't get counted.
Well, your boy Joe Rogan fell for him, but he even said it was
Hey,
because
that's not my
this
boy. Hey, that's not my boy.
your boy Joe, he was like, yeah, the strikes landed, man, but I guess their backs are turned to us, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, if your back turned to him, then how the hell do you think that she landed all them? She missing them strikes, man. I don't know.
hey, coach, I think that boy might be Joe Rogan.
Fat boy somewhere trolling my channel like he always doing. And Fat Boy, if you listening to this, Fat Boy, I've offered you many times, Fat Boy, to come on the live stream and defend your girl. Okay,
That boy.
you won't defend Triple G, Fat Boy. You will not defend Triple G. You won't defend Joanna on J-Check. You will not do it, Fat Boy. And listen, the lines are open now, Fat Boy. You get your fat butt, you send me your email, and Fat Boy, you can come on right now. We can hash this out now, Fat Boy. Assume the position. Oh, super chat. Keith Brown, MMA and boxing. Yes, sir. Combo Breakers in the house. I see him trying to acknowledge all these dudes. Omar Cruz is in the house. Okay, well, folks. Yeah, man. I guess Joanna, she didn't pull it off. And guys, I don't have to make that damn intro video. I'm happy about this.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna do it. I really was. I was gonna do it, y'all.
I think pretty much, Rose put your butt out of the fire this time, coach.
Yeah, Rose helped me. Rose helped me with that. Because man, guys, could you guys imagine me sitting there grueling, making an intro video for Joanna? It was gonna be tough. Now, Mary would have loved it. Oh,
Yeah,
Mary
she's a
would have loved it.
fan. Big,
What you mean?
But you know what, Mary keep it lit though, man. I might even have to make it just for Mary. Just for Mary. Mary, you got a birthday coming up or something?
yeah.
My birthday came already,
Oh,
but I
okay.
guess
Well,
you could still make it.
nah, I'll just make it next year. Uh, I'll just play. Yeah, wait, just for Mary. Just for Mary. I think I can tolerate it. Okay, I can tolerate it.
You
Yeah,
know what though? I'm wondering if JJ is gonna stay there now and try to work her way back up, or she's just gonna go to the flyweight.
she going to flyweight. She gonna have to because it's nothing else. You know, she don't want to keep making the weight cuts. The weight cuts are tough on her, and going to
Yeah.
flyweight, she have a better time. You be able to use her size advantage there. You know, I think she'll operate much better at flyweight and do better than people expect her to. Because
Hey, you
She
think
was,
so, Coach?
No
She
size
she
advantage
made
over.
she was 114, and Rose couldn't take her down. I don't know about that.
because
but
Joanna,
Joanna's always been a bigger fighter, though. You know, she's always been a bigger fighter. She's a big strawweight, very big strawweight.
she wasn't flyweight when she was fighting in Muay Thai when she, 3 times she lost to Valentina. So I think probably that's the natural way. That'd be better for her because that's like I said, with a lot of these, now with the flyweight division, you got Beck Rollins who just got herself wiped clean floor by Ashley Evans Smith. She moved up there. Maybe she should stay in Straw or just go someplace else. And then you got a couple other fighters coming from like I think if Jessica Andrade lose to Rose, if they get a title shot, she might go up to flyweight because that'd be the best place for her because she's too big for a Straw. She's killing it. When she killed Tisha that time, I mean, she's just too big for a Straw.
Yeah, man, I'm a co-sign what you're saying, man. In the comment section, man, I want everybody to answer this, and if you want to, please. Okay, my man Omar Cruz. No, my man T. Who said it? Oh, my man Chris Lopez says somewhere perfecting athletes are laughing. Hey, what y'all think about that? Oh man.
But like I said, the thing is, like, now she lost to this opponent. This is another opponent she lost multiple times. You got to count, Valentina, now Rose, and I don't know how much esteem that took out of her. But if she goes to flyweight, and she can probably run through some of those tough fighters like Nico and Montana and who else is most definitely Barb and Meth Head Murphy. But she got both Valentina, and then you got Antonita, and you also got Alexis Davis. I think those will probably give her a good fight.
And wait a minute, guys. I see Keith Brown. I don't know, Keith. Did I? I hope I said thank you in the super chat. I think I did. I can't remember if I did or not. Keith Brown, appreciate you in the super chat, man. You know that's my dude, Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, guys. He's about to leave. He's going to be out of the building, but if you need any kind of weight room workouts, Keith Brown, get in contact with him. He can design you a program. Also, Keith Brown also can hook you up with logos. Him and another guy, they work together on making logos. So, guys, Keith Brown is the brother. Man, go ahead and hook him up, man. Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, guys.
Though, if she fight those tough girls, she's gonna blow through them. Maybe Sajara at most would probably stand a better chance. She would be like the Claudia Gadella of the what is that? The flyweight division. At least to Joanna, she would be like that because she's more of a stronger grappler and all that. But the
Yeah.
rest of those girls, she wouldn't have a problem picking them apart. Except for I think she will whack the shit out of Nico Montano. Nico's striking is not entirely polished. She is just a freestyle fighter. And Joanna likes to really take advantage of distance and just find those shots and zap them.
Yeah, see, people will underestimate Joanna, but she moved up to 125. She gonna beat most of them girls. Like she not a bad fighter, because we talking about a woman who kickboxed her way to the championship title. Okay, like literally, she did no. I mean, she really didn't use a lot of her ground game. She used clinching. She used her Muay Thai experience. She used her kickboxing experience and became the champion. So that's hard to do. It's hard to be a champion without some kind of ground game. She's not a complete fighter. Now you take that to 125 pounds. There are a lot of fighters there that are not very complete. So she's gonna beat the average non-complete fighter. She's gonna go and beat a lot of those girls. It's just that when she gets to the people like the Alexis Davises and the Liz Carmouches, those people they're rough and they're aggressive and they're going to pose problems for Joanna.
Yeah,
But Joanna, go ahead, George.
I remember Liz and Alexis. They were Bantams. They're 135. They used to fight heavier fighters, and now at 125, that's they can take a lot. They can pretty much clean the floor with most of those tough girls, And you know, it's just Joanna's gonna have a time with her, but I think there'll be some good fights if she do go against those fighters.
Hey,
But
so
look at this. You can't just really rely on just the fact that they're grapplers. You'd have to be able to catch Joanna first. That's what Rose can do because Rose had the reach. You'd have to be able to catch Joanna first before you can take her down. And even so, Joanna has the takedown defense down pat. That is a part of ground game, even if you don't go to the ground doing it. It's just that's what she learned so that she can keep the fight standing. It's just a matter of her keeping them away with her jabs and distance and everything. And their footwork is nothing like Rose's. So I don't think their stand up would pose too much of a problem for Joanna. She can easily
Don't
outspeed
agree.
and
Like
outpoint them. But all Joanna has to do is not let them close the distance, which she has been doing for a long time before Rose. So
somebody like Liz Carmouche, she's almost like Joanna. She's like Jessica Andrade. She's kind of really more of a weight bully. And I think if Joanna does fight someone like Liz Carmouche, she might do the same thing as she did with Jessica Andrade. Just use her kicking and her Muay Thai and keep the distance. Because if Liz grabs her, she's gonna just remember how what she did to Ronda, and she nearly she had a few more just to had that hook on her face. She could have really put Ronda into some trouble.
yeah, we'll do this though. We'll kind of stay on topic. But hey, man, it's a good thought, man. Okay, so what I wanna ask y'all before we move on, because we're gonna go and I want to really talk about Herrig and Kovakiewicz, because I know all of us got different things on how that fight went down. Okay,
oh,
so
Kovakiewicz versus Rose too. Sorry.
yeah, so let me
That's
ask y'all this final question then before we move on, because Brian is going to join us here soon. Okay, so with Joanna losing to Rose this second time, okay, who do you think that they're going to pair her up against? Because she's going to flyweight, y'all. That's where she's going. She's not going anywhere else. She's not staying at the strawweight division. She's going to flyweight. What do you think? Who do you think that they're going to match her up with next?
KK.
Or Andrade, because Andrade worked her. She earned her way back to a title shot, but I can see why they'd be hesitant to give it. But see, look at this though. Carolina has lost to Gadella before. Jessica Andrade destroyed Gadella. They fought some of the same people. Jessica Andrade fought Tisha Torres, and Felice was beaten by Carolina. But see, I'm looking at who has Jessica fought that Carolina has fought and won, and Jessica was able to, you know, manhandle her with ease. Whereas, you know what? I think Carolina and Jessica need to fight each other first before they can get a title shot.
I think, like I said, Carolina, I think Andrade's been talking junk about Carolina, and they're supposed to fight, but then they say that a while back, KK had got a staph infection, and that fight was canceled.
Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe she did. Wait a minute. Let me hear Benji, because Benji been a little quiet, man. So I don't want to overtalk him. So okay, what do you think's next, Benji?
Yeah, I think Andrade deserves the next title shot, 100%. Because before this whole Joanna Jacek, having all these wins in a row, my motto was like basically that Claudia Gadelha is the best fighter in the UFC that is not named Joanna Jacek. Rose proved me wrong, but before that, I didn't know, and Claudia was the best. Claudia is number 2, and I think Claudia deserves a title shot.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
excuse me. I made a misstep at the end. So what I was saying was Claudia was the best, and Claudia deserved the title shot. But once Andrade beat Claudia, then now Andrade deserved it. So I think Andrade versus Rose for the title makes sense.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with that, because I've Andrade done worked her way back up into it. I don't think Carolina beating Felice Herrig, I don't think that warrants a title shot. Not saying Felice Herrig is bad. She's not bad, but it's just
She's ranked number 8, so she's not even in the top 5, which means that it doesn't propel Carolina as that credible to, that's why I wanted her to fight Andrade.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
that might want to do might probably wait, see what happens between Claudia and
Oh,
Carla.
no. No, we don't, because Claudia already lost to Jessica.
Yeah, okay. Well, shoot, y'all. Hey, we're gonna move in. Brian Jensen, the link has been sent. Okay, folks, we're gonna go into Karolina Kovakiewicz versus Felice Herrig. Okay, your thoughts and breakdown. Oh, okay. Benji said he missed it. Okay, that's okay. At least he admitted it, man. My man George Page, he just can't. He said, man, I ain't even seen no fights, man. So
I get it. I probably watched it because something else was on television that night. I wanted to see that, so I went here and DVR'd that on those fights. The
okay.
Beck and KK and Police.
Okay. So, all right. Well, let me shift over to you, Mary. What do you think? What are your thoughts and opinions about Felice Herrig versus Karolina?
Well, uh I think that Carolina did not really win the first round just because Felice's counter striking was something very new to Carolina. She had to adjust, and Felice kind of got the top position towards the end, and Carolina flipped it. She reversed it, and she ended the fight on top. But the second, the second and third round was Carolina's, and I'm surprised that they gave a split decision. But I wasn't that surprised because Carolina and Felice were going back and forth a lot. And I was wondering, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they gave Carolina the win, but if they gave Felice the win, excuse me. But I really hope that KK would win. And then when they rose her hand up by split decision, I was like, girl, you barely won. You better fix your game.
Yeah, Felice had her like, yeah, it's, I'm thinking, God, how stupid. Because she had Karolina go, it rocked her, had her. Really, Carolina, I ain't never seen Carolina actually take get hit by somebody and be staggered on Stagger Street. I ain't never seen that. So Carolina was literally, she was staggered out of it. And then I thought, okay, Felice finna go in. She finna finish this one. She tried to take her down, and I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Wait a minute. You gonna try to take her down? You got her right where you want her, and then you try to go for the takedown, man. It's stupid.
Was
Stupid.
the fight? Did the fight IQ lose the fight? I missed it. But did the fight IQ lose it?
Yeah, Felice actually landed a shot, man, on Carolina, and Carolina got wobbled, man. And Felice tried to grab her, and I'm like, why would you grab a Krav Maga master? Okay, get in the clinch. Why would you grab her? Okay, you got this woman. This woman was backing up. She was staggered. She was wobbled. Her legs were leaving her. All you had to do was just go ahead and finish the show. Throw them hands, throw them kicks, and she ain't do it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with her.
Sound like Herrig just kind of changed game plan midstream. And, she should have just went in ham on her. She probably could have won the fight if she just by TKO or maybe just made her submit. But it sounds like that's what she just, just whatever plan she had, she just dropped it in the middle of it.
She's stupid. It was stupid. And Felice got good IQ, but man, she was stupid. What the hell? Like, oh, come on. You had this woman. This woman been jabbing you to death, okay? And you got a chance. You had her right where you want her. She couldn't defend herself for about 5 seconds. She couldn't do anything. Then you grab her. That just gave.
Those 5 seconds was enough. Like, one of my favorite movies, Fast and Furious, when Vin Diesel said, be it a mile or be it an inch, a win's a win. And she should have took a chance at 5 seconds.
And she should have tried, man. She had. I don't know, Zaman. I don't think I overrated Herrig. Felice Herrig was in this fight. It wasn't like Felice was blown out. She wasn't blown out. I agree. I think Karolina Kovakiewicz won the fight, but she didn't blow Felice Herrig the hell out. Nah, she didn't.
No, it was really close.
Yeah, if you're talking junk, you need to finish. That's why I can't make fun of you for supporting Felice.
Well, she might go back and do her panty videos for Instagram again.
Man, ain't no telling what she gonna do. I don't know. We ain't worried about no. remember I told you, man. Y'all joking better be listening because Coach ain't staying on here for a whole long time. Okay, guys, I want to talk about this Khabib fight. I want to talk about Khabib and Al Iaquinta, man. It was you, and we'll start with you first, Mary, because I know you watched the fights, and then we'll keep going down to my man George Page and my buddy Benji. What's up, man? Khabib.
Want me to go? This is Benji. So first off, I want to say deport Conor McGregor.
Deport him, God, dog.
Deport him. Okay, but hey, for real though, Iaquinta did well. I know he was a tough fighter when he went the distance with Masvidal, and it was a close fight because Masvidal is a good fighter. But I didn't think he would last against Khabib, and Khabib had him a lot of really dangerous positions. But if you notice the grappling, Iaquinta kept two hands on one, so he like prevented a rear naked choke, and he hung in there. He lost, but it was like his stock only went up. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Okay. All right. So, Mary, tell me, what are your thoughts on Khabib versus Al?
Yeah, Iaquinta, he showed a lot of heart and a lot of fight IQ because he knew, well, anybody at all that knows about Khabib's fighting knows that he's dangerous with takedowns. So Iaquinta, he managed to catch up against the takedown defense and everything and just force Khabib to stand up with him. But see, the problem is I don't think Iaquinta was pushing the gas enough because Khabib is not known for his striking, but I bet Iaquinta is, and I think he could have done a little bit more on the feet because he clipped Khabib a very good couple of times, and every round, Al had some great moments in there, and I was actually thinking, Khabib is actually pretty vulnerable on a stand up. I wouldn't be surprised if he could score just like a last minute knockout or something just to shake everything up, but surprise, surprise, and Khabib takes him back down and everything. But it's the same old, same old. But I won't be surprised the day when that one good stand up fighter just comes through and just blows Khabib's head off his neck because he needs to learn to protect his chin.
Okay. So, George, what did you think about the fight?
From what I heard, this other guy, what's his name, face Khabib, they say he was a pretty tough guy, but from what just that Khabib's just a better fighter. From what I learned about Khabib, but I'm and kind of disappointed he lost. Tony Ferguson had to drop out because he got hurt, and then Max Holloway had to drop out because he couldn't figure to make it. And then he got to find this guy at the last minute to come fight him, and he just pretty much he did a good job coming in the last minute, from what I heard.
Man. Well, folks, yeah, man, Khabib. God, man, it's twofold because part of me thought that Khabib was just kind of trying to get rounds in. Part of me thought that, but then when I realized that he couldn't take Al down, Al Iaquinta, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Khabib can't take this
Yeah,
guy down like he want to. Like he was trying to, and Al kept stuffing the takedowns. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?
Hey, I got something to say.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to jump in here, but like I said, Iaquinta, he did really, really well against Masvidal, Jorge Masvidal. And if you remember, Jorge Masvidal beat, guess who? One of the best jiu-jitsu guys on the entire planet. You know who I'm talking about?
Well, you might have to educate me a little bit. Let me see who the best.
It's a man that fought Tyrone Woodley.
Oh, GSP.
No, a man that fought Tyrone Woodley, one of the best Brazilian.
Damian Maia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masvidal fought Damian Maia, and some people thought that Masvidal won. So it's not a big surprise, really, that Iaquinta. I mean, MMA math isn't perfect, right? But MMA math, basically, if I play this through, it's Masvidal fought Iaquinta fought Khabib. It's like there is a takedown, like stoppage. I don't know, the wrestling isn't as impossible to defend as you think it is. When you look at it that way.
Brian, that's the link, man. I don't know what's going on with you, bro. Yeah, I'm sending you the link. I don't know, man. YouTube, the same. YouTube sometimes don't give notifications when I'm on live. A lot of people don't get their notifications, and they click the bell icon. They all do, but I don't know. So Brian, just
Hello.
Brian.
Hey,
Okay, you got in. Good. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. You
How
made
you
it
doing,
in.
Coach?
Hey,
I'm so
man.
ecstatic right now, baby. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my God. I gave Rose Namajunas the first round, and I gave her the championship round. I thought the fight kind of could have gone either way.
Oh,
I
shit.
felt that the judges' scorecards were a little bit too wide. They had 4 rounds to 1, but I don't care. I'm super fucking happy.
Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. Dennis Espino. Oh, wait a minute. Hell, Dennis should have told me earlier, man. God, no.
Ooh,
He
I'm so
said
happy.
he did
My
not
phone
get
is
it.
dying, so I can't be on here for too long.
Yeah, man. I can't stay on too long because I'm fading. Okay. So that caught Brian up. Okay, Dennis, got you in. So
All
you
my,
check your link.
I just want to mention, Coach, all the fighters that I wanted to win have won tonight. Carolina, she won. Ashley Evans Smith, she won. And Rose Namajunas, she won. And Jared Hurd just beat the shit out of Erislandy Lara. You know, spoiler alert for boxing fans.
Yeah, man. I'm be talking some boxing tomorrow, man. I ain't had time to make all the post-fight videos between the MMA card and the boxing.
No, that's fine. It's been a busy night.
Yeah, man. I was going back and forth, but man.
Yeah, Jared Hurd has ended the Erislandy Lara boring era.
All right.
If you like.
It is what it is, man. But okay, so now I want to get back into the topic, man. Okay, Khabib, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm not too sure, man, because people just kind of said, well, he can just go in there and destroy Conor McGregor. He'd kill him. I'm not too sure about that. Matter of fact, I'm kind of almost thinking that Conor would beat Khabib. You know, just seeing that Conor hits harder than Al, and Al was clipping this guy. I don't know.
Exactly.
I think McGregor would beat this dude.
I want to
If
see
he can.
Tyron Woodley. I want to see Tyron Woodley versus Khabib. That's my fight right now.
Tyron Woodley would just play it safe.
Well, if Tony Ferguson gets in better shape, maybe they'll finally him and Khabib fight face off, or or if they probably have to in Ireland or somewhere in England between Conor and Khabib. His visa just can't get.
Yeah, they took his visa, but I guess because I was looking at this fight and I'm looking at Al Iaquinta, man,
Every week.
and Al Iaquinta, he took away Khabib's best weapon, and that's to the ability to take him to the ground efficiently. I mean, Khabib wasn't able to do that, so Khabib had to rely on his jab, which I thought was pretty good. And Khabib actually had to allow on his stand up, and I'm looking at Khabib's stand up. It's not that great. Matter of fact, it looks very, very amateurish, but he gets away with it because he can actually use it to help him close the distance to take you down, and then
Yeah,
try to
it's what
maul
is
you to
most
death.
dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like I'm like, well, man, so what else does he have? What else can he really do? Yeah, he's got a kick that, it's a body kick, it's okay. He's got a decent jab, it's okay, but that's about it. Khabib don't understand head movement, man. Like Al was hitting this guy at will. So who is that, man? Is that you again, Brian?
Oh, that's me. Yeah, I'm in the subway.
God, dog, you got to put
Sorry,
that joke on mute. First,
sorry, I'm partying. I mean, I'm partying all night, I think.
man, you was eating last time, and then man, well,
Yeah, I know.
killing us.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
But nah, man, so I'm thinking, man, what happens if Conor McGregor catch him coming in?
Well, I think the thing is with Conor is, he's great in the first 2 rounds. He's a 10-minute fighter. He's only good in the first 10 minutes. And if Khabib can survive the first 10 minutes, then Khabib will probably submit him or do some ground and pound in the last 3 or 4 rounds. The last 3 rounds.
Hmm. I mean, I guess, man. I guess I'm with you. I'm with you on that, man. Oh, God, yeah, man. You gotta when you're not talking, you gotta put it on mute, man, because it's like
Okay.
echoing. Yeah, and then
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is that good?
Brooklyn bound.
nah, but like you gotta mute it. Like here,
Will
I'm gonna help
depart
you
in
out.
approximately
Okay, hold on.
8
I got you. I got you. All right, there you go. I muted him. Hey, you know what? I figured out you could do that. And then Brian, you can take yourself off mute, man, when you're ready to talk. Yeah. Brian is crazy, man. Brian is I love man, this guy. Y'all gotta go sub to Brian Jensen, man. It's a good channel, man. Very good channel. The guy. I don't know if Megan Anderson still, blocked him. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He was trolling Megan.
Yeah, he was trolling the hell out of Megan. So okay. Who's gonna fight Khabib next? Who?
Get the 21st.
Man, Khabib has a lot of competition. Where's Kevin Lee would give Khabib a good fight.
Kevin Lee. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the guy Tony Ferguson beat to win the belt or the interim belt, which man. Oh, OG
What's the name of
Nakmeezy. OG Nakmeezy is there. Okay, you met Anissa, man. Hey, hope y'all said some good stuff, man, because man, I like interviewing Anissa, man. One of my favorite people to interview, man.
I was always kind of curious about these interim belts. I think there's like 2 or 3 in the men's division.
Yeah.
Maybe it should make interim belts for the women's division. I mean, Joanna might need a title because she don't got one right now.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about Khabib? Wait a minute. Who we talking about? Joanna?
No, talk about how there's there's an interim title. You have the lightweight title, you have an interim title, and there's a lot of interim titles in the men's division.
Yes.
I think there's a lot of competition, and I think everything is disputed. Everything in that whole weight class is disputed. That's what I think.
Remember, there used to be, I think, a lightweight interim title, and I think there was a heavyweight interim title for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They need a whole the Ultimate Fighter 155. They need a season because the UFC events have dropped the ball so bad we don't know what the real rankings are.
And then it's with Conor McGregor throwing that thing in the bus, and a lot of guys are out for a while. I mean, and
Yeah.
hurt. I mean, that's a lawsuit waiting. Somebody's gonna have a field day with that lawsuit.
That's what Conor McGregor ass get. I hope he go to jail. I mean, they need to throw the book at his ass. Throw the book at him. Throw away the key. Just let him sit in jail for about a couple of years and just let him think about what he did. The silly bastard. Good. Glad. Get Conor out of here. Get Conor out of here. Get him out of here.
So that I hate to say this. They say like Irish people, kind of like black people, they're mad niggerish in their own ways. They're like there was a movie years ago they called the Irish, the blacks of Europe.
Okay. I mean, I'm with you, man. Okay. But yeah, man, yeah. I'm glad it didn't get the Rose. I was wondering, because I know a lot of people was upset, man. Michael Chiesa, Ray Borg. Yeah, people actually dumb enough to say, well, Ray didn't. He had on glasses. Ray had on glasses, so he couldn't get cut. No, but man, you can have on a pair of glasses. They not like those are not industrial glasses. Got on they glasses. Glass can't get in through there. They stupid.
They said that a police here and she said if
Hey, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can hear me. All right. Let's just making sure. All right. I was thinking that, yeah, if Khabib could get Conor back out of the first 2 rounds, then yeah, he could dominate rounds 3, 4, and 5. But if Conor doesn't get Khabib out there in the first 2 rounds, he's going to lose. But yeah, I mean, Khabib's stand-up, it's good only because he scares the shit out of his opponents. Like, they don't want to get in close. They don't want to get in close. They don't want to clinch because Khabib will try to take him down and just wrestle them to death. You know, but if Conor could defend against the takedowns, he could probably knock him out in the first 2 rounds.
Man, I don't want to hear Conor McGregor's name. He needs to be kicked out of this damn country. I'm not even talking about he's fighting in the UFC again. Get the fuck out. He's
doing this because, like I said, the one thing is he's afraid of Khabib. The other thing is, you know, he might want to get his contract with UFC and maybe try to do boxing, whereas, you know, make the money because after the Floyd Mayweather thing, and you know his fans gonna follow him because, you know, right or wrong, they're gonna follow him.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the problem. But you know, that's just his fans. His fans are stupid as shit, and Conor's acting like a jackass. He's always acted like a jackass, but he feels because he has so much money and influence that he could just get away with this, but he's not. And if the UFC, if Dana White wants to be serious, I mean, he could suspend Conor for 6 to 8 months, and I don't think they're going to do it. You know, the NYPD, they didn't really throw the book at Conor. You know, he's not going to be going to jail. He's going to get off on June 14th, and Dana White's probably not going to suspend him.
But it still is, some of those fighters they're gonna sue him because they lost money. They train, and they get paid to fight. And now because what he
and they only
did,
got show money, which is bullshit. I mean, they're getting paid like what, $20,000. They're going to lose that money by the end of the month. So yeah, I mean, Conor is getting sued. Yeah. He's going to lose a lot of money.
He most certainly
right
is.
now, you New York, hey, call Alan Dershowitz, call you know, too bad Johnny Cochran's dead. You know, I mean, they have a case.
Yeah, they do. They got a case, man. It's pretty bad. Shoot. Yeah, but TC says stop talking about him. Yeah, it is big news, man. Conor McGregor's big news.
We're done with him.
Man, smash that like button, man. Look at that, boy. We got the haters. We know. I tell you, boy, this little small, minute channel, and people, all these big channels, and people just want to come here and thumb down the videos and all that stuff. Well, keep watching. That means you love what you listen to. Okay, folks. Okay, so cool. All right, so folks, we get our last minute. Oh, Dennis.
And I just want to mention. That Rose Namajunas, she did great with the stand-up. I mean, she took away Joanna's stand-up, and her movement, her footwork was just really great. But I have to say, Joanna really showed me something. She showed me, like, she really tried to dig deep and try to, you know, she made some good adjustments with Rose's left hook at times. She was able to take the punches a little bit better, but, you know, Joanna couldn't really deal with Rose's power, the power with his hands and the footwork. But Joanna, I mean, she's going to be a very dangerous fighter at 125. I don't think she can beat Valentina or Antonina. She's not going to beat them, but she's probably going to beat Nico. Yeah, Nico and probably Sajara.
Hey, Dennis, wherever you at, Dennis, you gotta step back from your microphone, or you know, like move your microphone back from the computer because it's providing an echo. Yeah, you just gotta move back some. That's all, and it'll stop the echo.
There you go.
Yeah, it stopped. Yep.
But yeah, Joanna, it's because she defended against Rose's takedowns until the 5th round. But you know, Rose's fluid movement was just so great. Like, you know, Joanna couldn't land a single solid strike on Rose's face, on her head, but she was able to land like good strikes on Rose's leg, her lead left leg. Someone's got to stop that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, somebody's too close to this. You got to move back. Like, you got to move your microphone because it's the feedback going into the speaker. You're going back into the microphone.
Okay.
You just got to step back from the computer. That's all.
There we go. But yeah, because Rose's lead left leg is really messed up. You know.
Oh God. Oh.
That's not me.
Okay.
Okay, good. But yeah, Rose's lead left leg was really busted up. It was really bloodied and messed up, but still, that wasn't really enough to really stop Rose in her tracks. It stopped her for a little bit in the 3rd round, but once Rose, she got her mind straight, she stayed focused, and she just attacked Joanna in the championship rounds, and she won the fight. I do think the judges' scorecards were a little bit too wide, but I'm happy that Rose won. I'm happy with the decision.
Okay, so we'll get our closing thoughts, and then we'll do this right here. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh Lord. This dude on the subway. That's just funny, man. All right, so Benji, we'll start with you. Let's get our closing thoughts on all the fights, Benji. Okay. You
All right,
know,
real quick note on men's MMA. I wanna hear more about Tyron Woodley. I want to hear more about Kevin Lee. I think both of them are vastly underappreciated and really, really good fighters, and we need to talk about them more. Kevin Lee, Tyron Woodley. On the subject of women's MMA and what happened tonight, I thought Rose Namajunas defended her title well, and she definitively beat in a decision. And still, I thought she defended it. So I'm happy. It was good.
okay.
That's it.
So Dennis Espinoza just dropped. Okay, Dennis, man, we're gonna get your closing thoughts, Mr. Dennis Espinoza. He has left the building and he is not here. Okay, we'll go to you. We'll go to you, George Page. Closing thoughts, man.
Well, here we gonna say about Beck Rollins. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Okay. And for Felice, she made a mess. She had opportunity to climb up, maybe go up to maybe 6 or maybe 7 on the strawweight division, but she just and now it looks like we're gonna see possibly a KK and Rose 2. And my thing is, congratulations, Thug Rose. I mean, you should go you should go to the closest club, tell them play that little scrappy head buster, and run around the mother effing club.
Okay. All right, Mary Thomas has joined the back. Okay, Brian Jensen, man, your closing thoughts, man. On
Okay, I think Khabib isn't going to last long against Connor. I mean, unless he gets past the first 10 minutes, I think Khabib's stand-up is suspect, but his grappling, his wrestling is still incredible. Rose has ended the Joanna legacy. Joanna defended the belt 5 times. She's probably the greatest strawweight ever, but Rose stopped it, and now Rose has the opportunity to really have a better legacy than Joanna. And Rose, she clearly won the rematch. Even though I think there were a few swing rounds, I definitely gave Rose 3 rounds. But I don't think that Rose Namajunas is going to be a champion for a long time at strawweight. I think Carolina could still beat her. And I think Jessica Andrade, because of her weight advantage and her aggression and her takedown offense, her offense is just going to be too much for Rose. So I think if Rose fights Jessica or Carolina next, I think she's going to lose one of those fights. But I'm happy that Rose beat Joanna, and she has this great moment to shine and to really make history. So I'm happy for her, and I think Joanna's going to move up to 125 and fight either Valentina or Antonina Shiv. Well, she's going to fight Valentina or Nico or Sajara Eubanks, but she's going to lose. I think she's going to lose to Valentina. She might beat Sajara and Nico, and Antonina is going to be a force to be reckoned with at that weight. So, there's a lot of possibilities and a lot of exciting stuff in the near future.
wow.
And Carolina has some of the most devastating elbows and knees I've ever seen in my life. So I just wanted to mention that. I mean, those elbows and those knees in the clinch is just perfect Muay Thai. So I'm happy that the fighters that I wanted to win have won. I'm happy for Jared Hurd. I'm happy for everything. Right now, it's been a great night.
Mary Thomas.
Okay, so Rose has definitely had her time. Rose can finally say that she's made it and she's solidified the whole news of her being undisputed and all of this. But even though she's better than Young Jacek, she's gonna have a much harder time defending that belt than Young Jacek did, simply because I feel like she has not really developed her body enough to really eat shots and give it back the way how Joanna. Well, not only that, but to avoid the kind of punishment that Joanna has been able to with her speed. That being said, I'm glad Rose has done it. She's worked hard for this. She's been through thick and thin all her life. She's been hearing no. Now she's finally forcing people to say yes and all this. She's earned Joanna's respect, a lot of people's respect and everything. And I'm really glad for her. Congrats, Doug Rose. Now for Joanna, if she moves up, it's a whole new world for her, but not really. She'll be familiar, she'll know what to do. She's gonna blow through a lot of people. as Brian said, and she's gonna be very well. I'm pretty sure losing to Valentina will be nothing new to her. She probably won't even be emotional about it. She'll just be like, "Yep, I still fought you though. I gotta get that paper," and then that's good. Khabib, congrats to Khabib. I mean, it's not too big of a victory,
Mhm.
but Khabib did what a lot of people expected him to do. I'm glad for him. Oh, Ashley Evans Smith. Yes. Yes. Fuck Alex. But yeah.
Yeah,
When the Mean Girls.
yeah. Glad she got out. And she'll be getting her little notice that she's out of the UFC within the week. Okay, she's out of here.
Oh,
7-8,
did we
losing
talk
record.
about that?
She's out of here.
She might well go to LFA because I don't think Invicta might want her, or maybe Bellator might give her a chance.
She'd actually be okay in Invicta. I mean, she
Yeah,
didn't
Beck
fight.
Rawlings is terrible. I'm happy she lost. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, she'd be okay in Invicta. Beck actually looked better in this fight than she has looked in the rest of her fights lately. It's just that the size differential between her and Ashley, it was too much. Because Beck was trying to throw some combinations. She was trying to get off, but Ashley was walking right through that offense, man. She couldn't do nothing. And
Is my mic still working?
yeah, it does. And then Ashley just kind of, was just kind of looking at her. Like when she hitting her, she just shook it off, kept coming forward. So Beck is small. She's small, and she's fighting that flyweight. Beck needs to be a strawweight. That's what she ought to be. And if she moves up to flyweight, it's just gonna get worse. She's out of the UFC. She'll have a little bit more success in a place like Invicta, but usually Invicta is like the last stop. If you can't win in Invicta, eventually you out the whole game, and then you got to fight in little garbage organizations. I mean, look at Ellie and Magana. I mean, she's nowhere now. She's in Puerto
Good
Rico,
example. That's a good
yeah,
example.
pissing her life away. So that's what she's doing.
And I also wanted to mention that Joanna, like, even though she had a bad loss in the first fight, she really showed me something. She showed me that she came back from a loss and she almost won this fight. I mean, she had maybe avoided a takedown from Rose, or had really, if Rose, if she had really taken away her lead left hook, left leg, and tried to get Rose to switch her stances, maybe Joanna would have done better. But she showed that she could still compete against anybody. And I think, most of the women at 125 can't really compete with Joanna. I think she's going to clean out most of that top 15, and she's only going to hit a roadblock with Valentina Antonina.
Okay.
She's going to be the
Real,
gatekeeper of that
Miss
title.
Kurt and Alexa Davis, those two, those are
real quick, guys. Let me give a shout out. Thanks, Sam Osaku, for showing love in the super chat. Super chat, and his questions, guys. And I want everybody on the panel to answer the questions, and then, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. It says, "What do you think of Khabib? What do you think of the Khabib fight, and can he beat Tony?" All right, we're gonna start with Benji first.
Say it again. I'm still wrapped up in this Rawlings versus Ashley Evans Smith thing.
Oh,
because
dear Jesus.
because Ashley Evans Smith looked like shit tonight. That was not a good fight. And Beck
Good,
Rawlings,
I think
Beck,
if she lost to Cheesecake, I think she just kind of,
hey, Beck Rawlings didn't look great either. But am I supposed to be impressed with Ashley Evans Smith? I wasn't. I wasn't at all.
Yeah,
that's what the Carolina and Fleece fight was on the prelims. This should have been on the PPV. Because if you got a shitty fight like those two, excuse my language, if Beck Rollins and Ashley Evans Smith's fight was garbage, they belong in the prelims. But KK and Fleece should have been in the big show.
That was a trip.
The prelims are like Bellator and Invicta or something, but not the UFC. Okay, I missed your question, Coach. I'm sorry.
my man Sam Osaki.
And Khabib.
Yeah, he was wanting to know, like, how do you think Tony does against? Yeah, do you think Tony can beat Khabib? And I hate yes or no. I hate yes or no questions. Y'all got to tell me why.
I think yes, he can beat Khabib, but it's a toss-up. I mean, Iaquinta did pretty well, right? So Yeah, like if Khabib can take Tony down, can Tony do jiu-jitsu off his back and submit him? We don't really know. I don't know. I really like Khabib, and I've seen him in a lot of good fights, but I do think he has a padded record. I'm not impressed with Khabib's record.
Nope.
Like if you look at over half of Khabib's supposed 26 or 27 wins, they're all people from Russia that you've never heard of. For all I know, they're taxi drivers, they're Uber drivers. You never heard of any of them.
Well, I mean, he's proven himself in the UFC though, man. He he completely took Edison Barboza, he took his soul, man. Like he's sitting in there telling him, "Why don't you just quit?"
No, I agree. But
you want to
here's my
quit.
point. Here's my point, though. When I
Yeah.
say half of Khabib's wins have been taxi drivers you never heard of from Russia, well, Max Holloway has 13 wins in the UFC in a row. Max Holloway. We didn't get to see that fight, but Max Holloway has 13 wins in a row in the UFC.
Yeah. See, I don't think that's Khabib fight. It's just dude had to pull out, for whatever his reason. He said he was injured. I mean, dude had to pull out. So, hey, I mean, man, it'd have been nice to see Max Holloway or Tony Ferguson, but man, then, Tony Ferguson got his belt stripped. Yeah, it's just been a bad week for people that's got to fight Khabib. It really has.
Yeah.
Anybody fighting Khabib, it's like that damn curse. Anybody associated with Khabib, they had bad luck. I mean, you ain't getting no payday.
Well,
Tony don't get no belt, no payday. Tony, it sucks to be Tony Ferguson. God, dog.
McGregor might be kicked out of the country because of it.
Yeah, man. But
this card was cursed. This card was cursed.
And it still was pretty entertaining. Some of the fights were pretty good. It's just, and Al Iaquinta, he shocked a lot of us. The card wasn't that bad, but I'm pretty sure Dana White would have wanted things to go differently.
And Joanna, it probably would have been just like a fight night card. Sounded like more like a fight night card. It wasn't really for Rose and Joanna. It would have been just a fight night card.
Yeah. And people, when they get in these fight camps, you gotta understand, man. These guys, they're taking bumps, man. They're taking a lot of bumps, taking a lot of bruises, and a lot of these fighters, they nowhere near 100%. They got to come in. I mean, you got striking. You got to, you work with your striking, and you're doing a lot of bone-on-bone contact when you're kicking people with the shin and sparring. Then you got to do wrestling, man. Somebody could roll on your ankle. Somebody could, roll on your shoulder wrong.
And also man,
it's really a lot that goes into a training camp, man. It's a lot. And then, you got to worry about, like, when you're actually doing your lifting, man, and when you're doing your cardio and your plyometrics, some of that stuff go wrong. You have fighters getting injured doing plyometrics, man. Like, it's a lot of stuff that go on in getting a fighter prepared to go in there and fight the big fight.
Well, the reason that fighters get a lot of injuries in MMA is because they're training for a lot of different things. They're training takedown defense, takedown offense, running, shooting, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. So there's higher probability of injuries in comparison to boxing.
Yeah. I mean, you get your injuries, man. It's just a lot of ways to get injured, and them guys, man, some of these guys fighting with ongoing injuries, man, that they ain't addressed. Like Ferguson had about 3 or 4 injuries. So it was just a matter of time before his body just shut down, man. So, I was wondering, and then Max Holloway got a whole bunch of injuries, I'm like, God, dog, I'm wondering, how he even fighting. I mean, these guys, they don't take no time off, man. They go right back to the gym, and all they know, man, they can't go to the gym. They getting in trouble somewhere, beating up people, man. So yeah, it is what it is, man. But
it wasn't that long ago that Alexis Grasso had that knee surgery. Ronda Marcos got put out because of the knee, and then a couple other fighters who had some issues after the fight was before the fight.
Oh, yeah, true that. Man, damn, Brian done changed his avatar. What the hell? Okay, that just caught me off guard. Okay, well, shoot, man.
Hey, Coach, I remember last time I hopped on here, you asked me impromptu to smoke out some female fighters. Well, I didn't know who to smoke out, but like I've been smoking out some male fighters this card.
Hey, free super chat, super chat.
Oh, somebody, let me see. Super chat,
That's TJ.
TJ. Oh, TJ. Felice fans awfully quiet now. No, TJ, I am not quiet. Felice Herrig fought well. Sorry, man. And you thought Felice was going to get dominated in that fight. She didn't get dominated. That fight was close, TJ. How you going to explain this?
Since that fight, like I said, the fight was on prelims. Probably this tomorrow evening when I get up. I got nothing else to do on Sunday. It's just Sunday. I might watch those fights to see how they, look, how they look.
Yeah, man. You can't watch the stream and you ain't see the fights, man. I mean, hey, look, man. People gonna troll you for that. They gonna troll you, man. You know.
Don't be worried about what they gotta say about me.
They gonna troll you, but dude ain't even watch the fights, man. Look, man. I'm trying to help you out.
Be my face. Come to my neighborhood. We can sit. We can, you want to troll, but don't be. Yeah, I'm not worried about what's going on the computer.
They said, "Come, nah, man. Ain't that serious? Ain't nobody trying to come see you, man."
Behind me.
Oh man, nah, man. Dudes got families in the way, man. Ain't nobody coming to see nobody, man. Yeah. How you gonna explain it, though, George? How you gonna explain it? Hey, but y'all, okay. All right, y'all. So somebody mentioned we smoked out people last time, man. Okay, man. Let's smoke these people out, man, and then we're gonna call it, wrap it up. Benji, since you came up with it, let's start with it, man. Go on and smoke him out. Okay, who is speaking in Russian, man? Nobody ain't cussing me out in Russian. I'm finna block that person.
Why you gotta assume that? Hey, put that in Google Translate. We can find out. Maybe he's saying he likes your channel and he is a new subscriber.
No, not that far much alike. Might as well say.
He said he want to try some apple cider vinegar.
Nah, he ain't say that. Nah, he ain't say that. Nah, man.
Right.
Ain't stupid. Hey, it's stupid, but I don't think he said that. I mean, if he did, God bless him. Go try some apple cider vinegar, man. Hey, how about this? Let me give you some Coach Shelton Harrison holy water. You can take that holy water. You can you can wash your face with it. You can sprinkle some on your ass and see if you smell good at night. I mean, I don't know. Go do something with that, okay?
Take a bath anytime we walk out of the Wicked John camp.
And tell you what, man, if it's a bad comment, hey, just let the coach smack the yellow off your teeth, the tartar off your teeth, the shit off your breath. Just let the coach help you out with that, okay?
Okay, so my smoke out, I don't know who to direct it at because I'm angry at the entire male roster on the 155-pound division and the 170-pound division in the UFC. Where are they at? Where are the champions? Who's defending titles? Where the fuck are they at?
Hey, PG-13.
You're right. I apologize.
Oh, so that one.
Where are they at though? Max Holloway, 145-pound champ. He's keeping it down. He stepped in to defend and save the card, but they wouldn't let him fight
because of the weight cut. Yeah, New York is very strict. Like remember that time with Per Gonzalez? They wouldn't let him fight because of a boot job.
Yeah, that was stupid. I asked Pearl about that too, man. I asked her about that. She thought it was funny. I'm like, nah, seriously. I asked her. I hit up on social media, man. We would talk back and forth for a good little minute, man. She said she thought it was stupid. Like Pearl Gonzalez.
No, anyway, I am sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. But the whole 155-pound and 170-pound division, they're not defending. There is no clear undisputed champion in either division. Does not exist. So I'm annoyed by that.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So let's see. Mary, go ahead, girl. Get it, Mary. Get it.
Oh, what's the topic?
We finna end this. We smoking them out. We smoking them out.
Smoke them out. Oh.
Yeah, we getting them.
The Herrig fans. Oh, the Beck Rawling fans, if she got any. Oh Lord. the Joanna fans, I mean, they have sort of a plan. I give Joanna still some props, you know. At least she survived the whole fight this time. You know? And she had a few good moments and everything.
Okay. Okay. Brian Jensen. I know you got some people. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Okay, Brian Jensen. I know you got some people. I think Brian Jensen done fell asleep. All right, Dennis Espinosa. My man Dennis done walked back to the back of the room. I think Brian Jensen done fell asleep. Dennis is the culprit. That's who the culprit. The echo. Yeah, you good now. All right, so Brian ain't smoking him out. Brian done went to sleep, y'all.
And Brian smoked himself out.
I smoked myself out?
Brian is walking down the midnight hour. Hey, man. Okay,
yeah,
so
I'm partying, having a good time, celebrating Rose, whooping the shit out of Joanna. For the second time.
Well, hey, man, we smoking out, man, and then we finna go, man. So what's up, man?
I'm trolling Megan Anderson. Well, I can't now because she blocked me, but whatever.
All right, my man, Dennis Espinosa, man. You got a fighter, man. You got a gripe with, man.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke out Khabib for not working on his stand-up and relying on a chin and putting up some amateur stand-up. I think he was taking it easy and fooling around most of the time. That's my take anyway. But you know, there's no reason to take a shot that you don't have to. I see a need for a lot of these fighters to learn how to protect from a counter right if they're throwing a left jab. If you're at distance, use the boxing. Use the boxing. Tuck that chin in, throw the jab in, bring it back as fast as you can. That's all I got to say.
My man Dennis Espinosa, man. He sometimes puts some good articles up on LDBCsports.com. All right, George Page, who you smoking out, man?
What's that sound?
No, George left. Hey guys, I came back on because I gotta say goodnight. I gotta go have a good time. But thanks for letting me in, Coach. I appreciate it. It's great talking to you guys again.
Always, man. Always. We getting off this piece too, man.
And when are you going to go live talking about the boxing tonight? Are you doing it tomorrow night?
It might have to be tomorrow during the evening, man, because I got to prepare to. Man, I've been up all day. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna act like I don't have a job.
All right, cool. All right. All right, we'll talk about boxing. All right. You have a good night, man.
Later, man. All right, George Page. Oh, George Page back out of there. All right, man. General. Okay. George Page. All right, man. Who you got a gripe with, man? Who you smoking out, man?
I'm gripe with that whisker biscuit, Mr. Clean looking Dana White. He needs to get and start working on. There's like put down different fighters he had that he could recruit, like Julia Blood and Rick Kai. You know, he needs to go ahead.
Cue ball head need to get nuggets under control.
God, all right, Mary. Yeah, Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just needs to stop babying these fighters. You know, they're not his children. They're I don't know, man. He needs to stop spoiling them. This is what happens when you spoil them. You know, Ronda Rousey gets knocked the hell out. Conor McGregor goes to jail and costs Dana a lot of money. Dana needs to learn. Dana just needs to stop being some sort of sugar daddy yes man to the people that these fans just drew over. You know, he needs to actually do his job properly.
Dana White is a simp.
Yeah, he
had to be a simp. He's a simp of the year. Well, y'all, only person I got to smoke out, and it's the one person that I'm gonna keep smoking out till she come to her senses, and that's you, Megan Anderson. Hey, let me tell you something. You better find a way. You better find a way to get in there. Sign the fight. Make the fight, man. Make the fight. Cyborg ain't going away. Make the fight. Assume the position.
Oh yeah.
And that's it for me, guys. But folks, I thank everybody joining off. It's almost 3 o'clock here where I'm at. Folks, I'm signing off. Thank you to Benji. Thanks to my man Brian Jensen. Thanks to my main man Dennis Espinoza. My guy George Page. Thanks to the lovely Mary Thomas for coming on here, keeping it real. Yeah, man. It's been good. It's been good.
Hey, thank you for having me on, Coach. Appreciate it.
Man, you guys are always welcome. Dennis, I wish we spent more time, man. Next time, man, bro, we gotta get it. Oh, I need respect, Megan. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna respect you. Actually, get in there beside Okay, and guys, I have avoided the Joanna J video, the intro video, but if Megan Anderson takes the Chris Cyborg fight in 2018, I'll make it as an intro video. I doubt that'll happen. Oh, well. But, guys, thank y'all for joining me. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everybody. Benji, Dennis, George, you guys awesome. Appreciate y'all. And good night, family. Good night.
Rose Namajunas. And still.
Good night.
And still.
And still, baby. And still.